The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. It's Thanksgiving, y'all, man, and I know it's late, but hey, you know what it really is? It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, what up, though, y'all? It's Thanksgiving. I know we got a late start, but that's because I took some time this morning while I had the opportunity to put together a very special Thanksgiving episode for you guys. We are going to run down the top 10 What Up Doe Show episodes of all times. But first, I want to get to some birthdays. We got Michael Mack, Just June, Queen of Sheba, and the only way to top that would be with actress Robin Givens. Happy birthday to all of y'all. So with no further ado, we got a lot to cover, so let's go on and get this party started. That's right. Not only is it a Thanksgiving, but it's also a Throwback Thursday. So, you know, be prepared for that as well, folks. I just want to say big up and give thanks in a show of thanks for all of your support today. I've decided to peep the stats and run down for you the top 10 episodes of the What Up Doe Show to date. And first, I want to thank the BPU podcast fam. BPU stands for Black Podcasters United, and all of those new friends I've made through the podcast community. I have to especially shout out a few, and no disrespect for those I don't shout. Big up to Latone Heart, who actually introduced me to podcasting. She be showing up, the Nubian queen of podcasting. Murray Riley Jr., who was one of my first and most dedicated supporters, one of the guys that kept me going when I wasn't sure anyone was listening. Dino Red, now I saved him for last because he's the kind of guy you have to thank with caution. You ever have a guy say, yo, man, I shoveled your snow for you, and you're like, damn, cool, bro. That's good luck. You know, you don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Been work all day. Glad I ain't got to do that when I get home. Then you get home and realize he shoveled all the snow off your grass and onto the sidewalk and into the driveway. And you be like, damn, maybe I should have verified his work before I thanked him. Yeah, that's Dino Red. There's a lot more podcasters I appreciate. It would take too much time to name them all, so for my entire podcast fam, thank you, and let's keep doing what we do. And to all my What Up Doe Show listeners and supporters, thank you even more. And now it is time for the top 10 What Up Doe shows of all times. At number 10, I have WUDS Reaches Another Milestone. Now, WUDS stands for What Up Doe Show, for those that didn't know that. I did that because I used to have What Up Doe Show at the beginning of all my titles, but it left very little room for me to come up with a title for the show. So to give myself more flexibility, I narrowed it down to the acronym WUDS. WUDS Reaches Another Milestone was recorded on October 23rd, got 74 plays, and this title was chosen because I had finally reached my 100th follower on Spreaker.com. Let's give it a listen. Before I get into the What Up Doe Sports, I have an announcement I want to make to you guys. The What Up Doe Show has officially crossed the century mark of followers on Spreaker.com. All right. We are also fastly approaching other major milestones, and including 200 episodes, as I previously mentioned. Actually, just last week I mentioned that was coming. Also, this is a big one. I am also approaching 10,000 plays. That's right. The What Up Doe Show has been played over 8,000 times, closing in on 9,000 fast, and we are approaching, before you know it, we'll be approaching 10,000 plays. That's huge, man. That is huge. I want to thank you all for the support and love for the What Up Doe Show. Yo, and that was episode 10. So we go on to episode 9. Is Detroit is a no-fly zone. It was recorded June 23rd. It got 76 plays. This title was captured when Rick Ross got his ass chased out of Detroit. Y'all remember that? By Trick and the crew? Well, this was the episode I did following that. It's called Detroit is a No-Fly Zone. Detroit is now a no-fly zone. It is etched in stone now. It's been threatened. People said it was fake. People said, who cares? And Trick, just to tell you what the no-fly zone means, rapper Trick started a movement called No-Fly Zone. The Detroit hip-hop community stands behind him. He says that now on, if a hip-hop artist wants to perform in Detroit, he should get in touch with Trick, and they will discuss the terms of the no-fly zone, and if everything's cool, you come in, you do your show, and you go. If you don't get in touch with Trick, or you don't do what you're supposed to do in agreement that you had in the conversation, you don't get to perform in Detroit. What are his terms? He feels like the industry has shunned Detroit artists. So do your part in helping out the hip-hop community in Detroit. Sign an artist, help an artist, collaborate with an artist. Do something, show Detroit artists, the Detroit hip-hop community some love on a business tip, and you are welcome to come to Detroit to perform. If you don't show any love to the Detroit hip-hop community, then you are not welcome. A lot of people said he was all talk. A lot of people said whatever. And Rick Ross called his bluff and had a show in Cheyne Park canceled this weekend because when Rick Ross got out of his vehicle, he was met by 100 to 150 individuals led by Trick saying, "Sir, you cannot perform because you violated the no-fly zone in Detroit." And that was the no-fly zone rule in Detroit. At number 8, I have Outdoor Smelly Sex. This episode was recorded on July 18th. It had 78 views. This was one of my favorite episodes. In fact, of the top 10 stories, this is my favorite. This title story is about a real estate company trying to build homes in a farm area, and they had a message for those residents looking to purchase one of these new homes. In Inglewood, Florida, residents of a rural area in Florida are fighting a proposed housing development by putting up signs warning their potential new neighbors about what really goes on at the Inglewood farms. Specifically, noisy, smelly, outdoor sex. Area residents are against the project, which would bring about 80 new homes into the neighborhood because the Trumbull Bay development would take up at least 40 acres of land and change what the region is all about. We're a hobby farm. People come to see our animals. We raise our animals. That's what Inglewood resident Sue Young told the What Up Doe Show reporter. They want to put 80 homes on what used to be an equestrian farm. Equestrian is long for horse. For those that don't know, we just don't want to be changed into zoning. We want our farms to be farms. The Inglewood farm should be farms. Our animals like to have sex. They have loud and smelly sex, and they ain't used to that. We thought they should know. She's the one that posted the smelly sex sign, by the way. Oh yeah, that smelly sex sign. Here's the sign reads this: warning to the neighbors, potential neighbors. Farms have animals. Animals make funny sounds, smell bad, and have smelly sex outdoors. Unless you can tolerate noise, odors, and outdoor sex, don't buy property next to the farm. The sign is designed to be a warning. It's like moving next to an airport and complaining about the traffic patterns. The airport's going to make noise. The animals are going to make noise. They have sex. They have smelly sex. Noisy, smelly sex. Not everybody can handle that. You move next to a farm, we have animals. They make noises and they smell. And they have smelly sex. A lot of people enjoy them. We enjoy it. We enjoy watching them have sex. My husband has sex with them too. Not everybody can do that. It's smelly. It's smelly. All right, enough of that. That's enough. All right, in Corbin, Kentucky. Smelly sex. And that's the smelly sex episode, man. I thought that was funny. I had to let y'all see that. I went on to the next story and had to stop and say it again because I was just laughing too much. Anyway, at number 7, we got This Email Can Wait. This was actually a recent episode. This one was recorded on November 17th, got 78 views. That's actually a tie. The title, this was titled due to a cover story about a $1,200 email bill sent to a man from Singapore Airlines. Let's take a listen. In Singapore, a Toronto man got the shock of his life when he received the bill for reading his emails this week during a trip on Singapore Airlines. 1,200 big ones. Folks, if I'm on a flight, I think that email can wait. $1,200. The bill, which came up on Jeremy Gucci's, not Gucci's, it's actually probably Gucci's. I have no idea how to pronounce this guy's last name. Gucci. I like Gucci. Yeah, we're going to call him Gucci. Gucci Man. The bill, which came up on Jeremy Gucci Man's cell phone at the end of the flight, covered 155 page views, mostly of emails. He signed up for a $30 Wi-Fi package, but it turns out that's just the access fee. The rest was an overage charge, quote unquote, for downloading 30 megabytes of material. Maybe if he was watching porn, I could see that. That would be worth it. But no, he uploaded a 4 megabyte PowerPoint document, which cost him over $100, and when he emailed the staff to let them know the doc was taking some time to load, he realized that email was costing about $30. And he was emailing back and forth with everybody. He was doing work on the flight. Costed him $1,200. Gucci Man says, I can think of better and a lot of other things I'd rather spend $1,200 on. Maybe like a flight to Singapore, maybe? Yeah. I hear you, brother. I hear you, too. I hear you on that one, bro. All right, so moving on to our number 6 story. And then we'll get into the top 5. So this is the last one that's outside of the top 5. At number 6, Cleveland is on suicide watch. This episode was recorded on July 10th. Got 79 views. This was in anticipation of LeBron's decision, part 2. Check it out. We're going to go and get it started right off the bat with your boy, LeBron James. So the LeBron James saga continues. You know, I mean, where's it going to end up? I don't know. Right now, it looks like it's a toss-up between Cleveland and Miami. Personally, I think his decision may be already made, but it's kind of dragging it out. And when you really put some thought into it, man, it looks like Cleveland might be ideal because of the young talent. The longevity of the program is in favor of Cleveland. They may be a slightly better makeup for LeBron. But then on the other hand, if one lesson should have been taken from the San Antonio drubbing, it is that veterans win championships while young talent make highlight until they learn how to win. You know, so that just the young guys that, you know, get out there and make all the big splash and gets all the news and all the press, but they're not winning games. They're making a name for themselves individually, but they're not winning championships. So he's got to consider that. So it may make sense for him to stay put. Unfortunately, Cleveland, Ohio is back on the LeBron train, and they are all hot and heavy. They are all convinced that LeBron is coming back to Cleveland. And if LeBron stays in Miami, everyone in Cleveland is going to kill themselves. Cleveland, Ohio is on suicide watch again. They're buying a bunch of t-shirts, unfinished business, forgiven, all of these different shirts. They're going to build a big bonfire and jump in it if LeBron decides to stay in Miami. Fortunately, we didn't have to go through that, man. Cleveland is still alive. LeBron is there. And now it's time for your top 5. Let's get down to the top 5, man. Y'all ready for that? Yeah? Come on. All right. At number 5, I have an episode that was actually very special to me. It's called Nothing Like Family. It was recorded on November 3rd, the day after my family reunion. It got 83 views. A lot of that was probably family members. This was the ep I did the day after my family reunion in Baytown, Texas. What Up Doe closing commentary today is going to be very simple, and I'm just going to wing it. I had a family reunion yesterday in Beaumont. I mean, not in Beaumont, but in Baytown, Texas. And it was from my father's side of the family, so the actual Wilson family clan met up yesterday. We had my mother's side of the family in Mamou, Louisiana, the home of Zydeco music, about a month ago. And I got to say, man, there's just nothing like family. It just isn't. It's a beautiful thing. The family reunion is great because you got to meet some family that you didn't really know. You know, especially when you're our age. It's like the cousins our age that we always knew have kids that I don't know yet, you know, and now by this age, some of their kids got kids. And it was just good to bond with some family members that I didn't get a chance to bond with before. Good opportunity to bond with some family members that I just haven't bonded with in a long time. And it was beautiful that we had a big kickball competition. So we split the whole family up into 4 teams and did a big Final Four, and it came down to a champion. And, of course, my team won. So it was good that my family got to realize that I'm the best at everything. You know, Latone caught on to that a while back, but he still like to put this facade up like he's still trying. But, you know, he understands that he can't beat me at anything. And my family is starting to realize that, too. And that's a beautiful thing as well. So I just want to say that, man, always look out for your family. Put your family first, man. You run out of friends. You run out of enemies, but you don't run out of family, okay? Family is going to be there for you, and family is always going to be family. Shout out to my children. Shout out to Dejan Buckman. Shout out to Evan Bryant, and shout out to Rachel and Sean Bird. Rachel Bird, Sean Bird. They were my stepkids. Dejan and Evan are my sons, and I'm having a hard time getting one of my son's parents to grasp the concept of how important it is. How important family is, how important it is for him to be a part of his family, to know his heritage, to know his history. I mean, all that shit was stolen from us by the same white people that stole twerking. They stole our heritage from us a long time ago. It is just so freaking wrong, and I just can't accept, and I can't grasp the concept of us trying to steal heritage from our own children. I don't get that. And I think we need to really examine that, folks. Sometimes if you're in a situation like that, don't keep your kids away from their family. Let your kids learn who they are, learn where they come from, and be a part of their family, because there's nothing like it. And that's real talk for your ASS. And so that was an episode that was very personal to me. So I'm glad that one made the top 10. In fact, I'm glad it made top 5. Let's go to number 4. The number 4 episode, Back City, Back City, was also recorded this month. That's 3 this month. It was November 14th, got 84 views. A surprisingly popular episode to me. The title is in regards to Tyga versus Drake beef. I didn't know this was going to be such a popular one. This was the episode when my man Bug Nutty took over the what do you call it? The entertainment portion of our show. So let's get into that one. And today for your What Up Doe entertainment report, it's your boy Bug Nutty.
What up, though? This your boy Bug Nutty, and I am taking over the entertainment segment for this show. Doggone right, and what you gonna do about it? You're just gonna love it, live with it, and deal with it. That's right, you know it. Anyway, let's get down to it. Rapper Tyga, Rack City, Rack City, bitch, Rack City. Rack City, bitch. Tyga just upped the ante in his pissing match with Drake. Who wants to see a pissing match with Drake and Tyga? This is the softest pissing match in the history of hip-hop. Anyway, Tyga grabbed a giant handful of Drake's ex-woman's ass and signed her to a co-star in a new music video. Tyga asked Alicia Bryan to be in his Make It Work video specifically because the song includes lyrical jabs at Drake. Like, nigga never was my homie and all these bitches know you corny. Drake's been flirting with Tyga's baby mama Black China on social media for weeks now, so it's not shocking that Tyga bagged his ex. In fact, word is Tyga flat out told Delisha he was using her to piss off Drake, and she jumped at the opportunity. You know what they say, these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. This your boy Bug Nutty reporting to you live from California for the What Up Doe Show.
And that was your boy Bug Nutty for the What Up Doe Show. I accidentally left my mic open that time and cleared my throat. Sorry about that. I like to make sure that I give you a quality product, and I hate that. So let's get to number 3. The number 3 is Hold Up. WUDS versus 730 beef is back. This episode was recorded on October 22nd. Picked up 87 views, 87 plays. And oh yeah, this was my last time doing a song blazing Latone Heart of the 730 show. And let's give this episode, this clip, a listen. Breaking news in Southwest Detroit, it is reported that a ruckus is brewing over some comments that Latone Heart recently made on the 730 show about the Up Doe Show. This feud has been going on for a while, then Latone bowed down to a man that was greater than him, so the Up Doe let it go. It appeared that he's making snide remarks, but still not coming back with anything substantial. It took 2 weeks for him to respond to the first Up Doe flow, a month to respond to the second, and it's been 2 months since the third. We'll consider that challenge a conquer for the Up Doe Show. But I'm not sure what's going on right now, but it appears to be a crowd gathering outside the Up Doe headquarters in Southwest Detroit, Michigan, and we're trying to find out what's going on. We got somebody on the scene. Is Buck Nutty out there? Yeah, Buck Nutty's out there. Okay, all right, great. So let's get to the streets of Southwest Detroit for Up Doe Show report with your boy Buck Nutty.
What up, Doe man? It's your boy Buck Nutty. I'm down here live at the Up Doe headquarters, and it is about to go down. Latone Heart shot off some shit, popped off at the mouth at the Up Doe, and Squirrel ain't having it. Latone know better.
He know better.
I don't know why he trying this. He know better.
He know better.
Man, this been going on for so long. Latone know better than that, man. It's about to go down, y'all. This your boy Buck Nutty. I'm reporting to you live for the Up Doe Show.
I see you got these niggas fooled. I don't think this shit is cool. I'm the fire, you're the fuel. Time to pay the piper due. Acting like you so tough. I am calling your bluff. I'm just thinking out loud, like a sheepy shoulder. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put my foot up in your ass, bitch. Talk that shit, you gon' get your big split. Say, hey, yo, what up, though? Know you really want me to let up, bro? Talking that shit, you better shut up, bro. Otherwise you're gonna get cut up, ho. I saw you talking that shiznit. You better keep it on Twizzit. Cause if you ever try to take it to the Shiznit, I'ma smash your motherfucking head until your ears meet. Talking about I brought a knife to a gunfight. Nigga, please, you can't even cock a gun right. Jay, pass me that machete, watch me cut this black yeti. Looking nigga down to the right, miss me. You keep trying, but you can't get with me. And that's a damn shame, cause I'm damn near 50. I've been doing this since you were 7. Now I'm gonna make you hate hip-hop like Kevin. You dare challenge me like I wouldn't get with you. Now I'm so hot that I'm shutting down Stitcher. You need to get the picture before I erase you. That's real talk, straight up, no chaser. Sitting here sipping dark whiskey, red wine and moonshine. Damn, I hate anticipation. 7:28 and I'm tired of waiting. Sitting here sipping dark whiskey, red wine and moonshine. Looking at the clock, man, what's the time? Damn, it's still just 7:29. Somebody tell me when it's 7:30. That's when it's time to get down and dirty. This nigga here's taking too much time just to come up with one whack-ass rhyme. I know he's trying to think of something to say. He knows that I'm just 5 minutes away. He knows that I'm giving you the honest truth. That if I leave this booth, he's losing the tooth. Hey. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put my foot up in your ass, bitch. Talk that shit, you gon' get your wig split. Say, hey, yo, what up, though? Know you really want me to let up, bro? Talking that shit, you better shut up, bro. Otherwise you're gonna get cut up, ho. Say, hold up, wait a minute, let me put my foot up in your ass, bitch. Talking that shit, you gon' get your wig split. Say, hey, yo, what up, though? Know you really want me to let up, bro? Talking that shit, you better shut up, bro. Otherwise you're gonna get cut up, ho. Say, hold up, wait a minute, let me put my foot up in your ass, bitch. Talking that shit, you gon' get that ass, bitch. Hey, yeah. What up, though? What up, though? Said a what up, though? Yo, what up, though?
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yeah, that was number 2. Ha, 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 ha. On that ass. I mean, that was number 3. My bad. That was number 3 on that ass. Anyway, here's number 2. Number 2 is an older episode. It was recorded on April 18th. It was before I got this microphone. I had tried out this little headset mic, and it kind of, I didn't like it because it made me sound like I was on a phone, I thought. But anyway, this episode was called Scandalous. It was recorded on April 18th, got 98 plays. This was another surprise for me. It was recorded after the Scandal season finale, and I guess people cared about my take on Scandal, so let's see what they're talking about. Okay, so I watched Scandal last night for the first time in a long time. I've evidently got to catch up on Scandal. I have been way behind, man. I didn't realize how far behind on Scandal I had fallen until I watched it last night. I didn't know what was going on, man. I was totally lost. Last time I saw Hawk was pulling some chick's teeth out, and last night they was having sex. I didn't know what was going on. Olivia Pope's daddy then killed the president's son and blamed it on Olivia Pope's mama. What's going on with that? I don't know, man. Scandal was crazy. It was okay, though. It was pretty good, I guess. I was just a little lost because I haven't been keeping up with it ever since they took it off of the internet. You know, you got to have a cable company, particular cable provider, in order to see the episodes online. And I'm not always available to watch Scandal on Thursday night, and I don't always want to watch Scandal on Thursday night, let's face it. So it was cool, but since I'm in the Scandal mood, let's talk some Scandal. Some real life scandals. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think it is the show. No, Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta. That's what it is, right? Mimi and Nico. I don't watch these shows. I don't watch any of them, so I don't know what show it is. I've never heard of her, but I've heard of her now because I've seen the preview of the sex tape, and I've seen the uncensored one, and it's pretty hot and steamy. In fact, I've seen it quite a few times. Matter of fact, I think I'm about to go watch it now. Yeah, that was number 2, Scandal, and now it's time for the number 1 episode of all times. The number 1 episode of all time for the What Up Doe Show was Freestyle Challenge Accepted. It was recorded on July 23rd, got 105 plays, my only 3-digit plays episode of Freestyle Challenge Accepted. It is an epic episode worthy of its number 1 status. It is where I kicked off the Freestyle Challenge with Latone and totally and completely annihilated him. He never really recovered from this one, but it kind of balanced out a little bit a long time because I didn't really come as hard after a little while. After my first 2, I kind of slacked up because he was crying. Anyway, on a side note, I want you to notice that 2 of my top 5 episodes are my installments into Blazing the 730 Show. So for those claiming that it ain't hot enough and I ain't hot enough and I can't hang, check the stats, bitch. You old mixtape nigga. I'm a hit-making nigga. Drop the hot shit that make you sick, fake nigga. I represent the state that got the Great Lakes, nigga. I bump the beatbox that make your bitch shake quicker. You better ask somebody. I want to thank y'all for joining me, man. Let's get down to it. The number 1 What Up Doe number 1 What Up Doe Show episode of all times. Freestyle Challenge Accepted. So I want to explain this to everybody. So this is what happened. This is how it all went down, okay? Latone Heart, the host of the 730 Show, which can be heard here on Spreaker.com and also Stitcher.com, also on iTunes. Great show, phenomenal show. He does a great job, very funny show. Well, during one of his shows a few weeks back, he issued a freestyle challenge against me, called me out in a freestyle challenge. Freestyle challenge accepted. So I waited to no avail because it turns out he was waiting for me. So I told him I accepted it. I waited, and he didn't do nothing. He just kept calling me out. Every freaking week, he calls me out. Now, I'm going to give up a shout-out to my boys, Miles Perkins and Johnny Jab Malone, a.k.a. Skin and J-Bone. Skin and Bone and I started Detroit's first rap group called The Clan. For those that don't know and those that think they don't know, think they know, and whatever. Some people argue that, but y'all wasn't out there. We were there, and you were not. So you can argue all you want. Proof is in the pudding, baby. They'll vouch for me on that. And they'll vouch for me on this. Back in our day, when we challenge somebody, we go first. I issue the challenge. Here's what I'm bringing, but you got to come get it. Right? But that's not how it went down. No, Latone issues a challenge to me and then waits for me. But you know what? It's all good. Now, I was bumping the beat last night, and I started freestyling, and the fire alarm went off. So I had to kind of like, whatever, I squirreled it up. He didn't give any rules, and since I'm going first, I set the rules. So he didn't say it was a battle rap. It's not much of a battle rap. It's just a freestyle. But he didn't say battle rap. He just said freestyle. So it is what it is. I squirreled it up and made it funky. So ladies and gentlemen, just to show you all, I still got a little bit left in the tank. My tools ain't sharp as it used to be. I ain't like the squirrel of old, but I got a little bit left in the tank. And here it is, folks. The long-awaited freestyle challenge. Now, I'm going to say one more thing before I play it. I know that I'm making y'all wait and anticipate. Don't hate. Great. Since he issued a challenge and waited for me to go first, I named it after a segment of his show called Bitch of the Week. I'm all good, baby. Yo, what up, Doe? Woo! Hey, cooling like a motherfucker. I got the earring ringing and the rings on the finger, and the people all think I'm fly. And the hood's all good and ready to draw blood out of nigga from the WI. I hear the fire alarm ringing along, but it really don't matter to me. I'm the S to the E-C-R-E-T, and I hail from the 313. I'm chillin' in the H and my tummy don't ache, even though I've been drinking a lot. All the hoes in the party wanna show me their body, and I know that their body's hot, huh? I'm gonna rock this rhythm, and I know I'm gonna get them round up till they're gonna rage. It's 100 degrees, that ain't shit to me, cause I'm still gonna blaze the stage. Chillin' open up a can of frozen, I'm gonna whoop your ass in the heat. Now it's thawing, I'm gonna hit you rolling. Now you are the bitch of the week. You're the bitch of the week, yeah. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Because I'm rocking this for you. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. I'm that nigga from the 313. Yeah. What up, Doe?